My name is Mike McDonald, just coming out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And today's video, I just want to go through 4 key things that you want to do with your reps to help them become solid reps in your business. So a lot of times people, when they're new and they get started, one of the first things you want to focus on is helping them get results right away. So helping them be in profit in their business. Now, first thing, help them get started, get them a positive result in their first 24 to 48 hours. So that might be setting an appointment. Obviously, the ultimate goal is going to be to help them get someone started, either on the products of your business or have them join the company and become a new business partner, help them get them some results that way. But again, have them get some type of positive result. Maybe that's inviting someone, getting someone to take a look at the presentation, having someone set up an appointment, just a successful invite, whether they get started or not. And then obviously the ultimate one would be getting someone new started in their business. And then also getting them in profit in their business as quickly as possible. A lot of times when people are new, they've never started a business before, they don't have any background in that. One of their biggest concerns is, okay, how do I get my money back? I got started, I invested in my business. How do I get in profit as quickly as possible? So if you can help them do that, that's going to be a great way to get them started as a solid rep and keep them along long term. So the next thing is to get them to a Super Saturday event or maybe a local training event where they can meet some local leadership, see some other people that they can relate to that the business is working for, get them some social proof so they can see results that other people are having in the business and get them some solid training under their belt. And a lot of times what people don't understand is when someone's new, they don't really have a huge belief level in the company. Yeah, they might be excited about it, they might like the product, they think it's cool, whatever, but they don't necessarily have any belief that the system really works. They haven't met anyone else that's getting success. And sure, maybe you're successful and you've gotten someone started and they're meeting with you, but maybe you're online and you're just showing them a video. Maybe you're just meeting them at a coffee shop, or they came over to your house and you showed them the presentation. So they haven't really seen that bigger perspective yet. So the second step is you want to get them to a local event. It could be a group presentation where they can see some social proof, meet some other leaders. The best option would be like a Super Saturday training or a bigger event where kind of a lot of people from the local area come together and they have some top leaders in the area speaking and training and presenting. That would be probably your best bet to have people to. And the next level is going to be getting them to a national or a larger company event. So these are usually held maybe once a year, 3 or 4 times a year, depending on what kind of company you're in. But they're the big, large events where all the top people come to. It's the majority of the companies going to plug into. These are national events. I know with my business, we have 4 a year. So again, the purpose of this is to skyrocket that belief level again. So a lot of times people have heard of these top earners. They're like, oh yeah, there's somebody in my company, XYZ person, and they're making $1 million, or they've hit the top rank in the company. That's cool. They hear about these people. Maybe they hear them on a conference call, but it's a totally different thing to be able to see them in person, go up to them, shake their hand if they want to, ask them questions, actually meet them in the flesh, get a picture with them. That's going to make all the difference in the world. Plus, a lot of times at these big national events, you're going to see more of the corporate side of things, maybe the executive team, the top earners, presidents, founders of the company, different things like that. So again, it's going to give you a lot more belief in that side of it once people get to those larger events. And at the same time, some people say these things are dead. I don't really believe it. But again, it's like when you get someone to these big, larger national events, they are usually for like a weekend's time, right? So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, couple day event. They're traveling, they're spending their own money, they're investing in themselves to come to one of these events, and it's a bigger deal versus just a Super Saturday where they're driving down the road, 30 minutes and plugging in. And you want to build your events or your business from event to event. So again, if you get them to this bigger event, they're going to be a lot more focused. They're going to be more immersed versus just like a Saturday training or a local company presentation, in your area with a couple top leaders. If they're there for the whole weekend, they're going to be committed. They're going to be focused. Their mindset's going to be on key. So they're going to absorb a lot more and get a lot more benefit out of it versus just a local event. And basically the fourth thing that you really want to get people started on and focused on is using your product. And that's one of the things where sometimes I think people lack is they don't get a product result. They don't get a story. Again, maybe it really ups the belief level because, say, for example, like I work in a travel company, whatever. So if somebody goes on a trip and they get a good result, they experience the fun, no one can take that away from them. I used to work in nutrition. If somebody lost weight or has more energy and they use the products, different things like that, it's like, okay, cool. So I don't know, I lost 10 pounds. My buddy's telling me it's a scam, but I lost 10 pounds. Like, obviously my buddy's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you've gotten a product result, you know it works, kind of creates that unshakable belief because you're like, all right, well, I used the product, it works, I have more energy, I lost weight, I saved a bunch of money, I went on this awesome trip, I saved, XYZ on insurance, who knows what kind of company you're in, whatever, but it's like, awesome, you got that product result, no one can take that belief away from you. Yeah, and again, it's like maybe his buddy didn't try it, that's cool, but if his buddy didn't try the product and didn't use it, like, you're not going to shake the person that's already in that has that product result, because if their friend says it's dumb, it's like, well, you've never used it before, I used it, I got a great result. So there you go. It's another avenue where once you get your customers, your business partners using the product, building that belief, going to the bigger events, plugging into local events, it's going to create a solid rep in your team, and they're going to go after it, whatever level of success they're looking to achieve. So, again, hopefully you guys got value out of this video. If you did, feel free to tap the screen again, throw out some hearts if you got some value. And if you do want to take your business further, feel free to head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/TEMM. It stands for Top Earner Mindset Mastery. And basically I did a webinar, and it's kind of the ins and outs of what's really going to separate someone from getting massive success in their business and average results. And it's a great thing, again, for new people to learn the different mindset that it takes to become successful. So again, it's totally free. Just enter your name and email. And again, it's at coachmikemcdonald.com/TEMM. I'll toss the link up here in a sec as well so you can check that out. But again, appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.